Howdy. When there's a problem, Aggies find solutions. And when there's a challenge, Aggies see opportunities. As we get older, we lose strength. We gain fat. We lose muscle mass. Our bones get brittle. We have hair growing everywhere. And we start forgetting and memory issues. I've lost the same set of keys 4 times the same day. And when there's a problem, people and Aggies step up. About 1.5 years ago, I got an email and said, hey, we have a donor through the foundation that's interested in supporting health and exercise and nutrition in aging. Do you do work like that? Of course. Well, send us back a paragraph. So I sent a paragraph in. So, well, if I was able to do a study and had some funds to it, I would take our creatine research, our weight loss research, which includes resistance training and high protein diets, I combine them in older individuals to not only get an effect on training adaptations and health adaptations, but I'd want to see how it affects the brain. Because over the last 6 years or so, there's been several studies showing that creatine supplementation not only helps you for fitness and health, but it affects your brain and cognition. So they said, oh, that's a great idea. Give us a 2-pager. So I did a 2-page, a budget. Well, how much do you have to work with? Well, I think they'll go up to $200,000. $200,000. So I submit a whole profile of a multi-year project that we're calling the Wood Nootropics Exercise, Diet, Research Initiative on Cognition, Health, and Aging. Because sport nutrition is not just for the athlete, it's through aging. It's active aging. And so we put in a proposal to say, well, if I had a chance to do a study, I'd want to do a study where we would take exercise that includes resistance training. We'd then add a high protein diet because as you age, you need more protein to keep the muscle mass. We then would add a diet intervention to promote fat loss while trying to maintain muscle. This is basically what we did with our Curves program. We would then add creatine to keep muscle mass, improve strength and training adaptations, and we would give enough creatine to affect brain levels of creatine to help cognition. Because there has been studies now showing that if you give creatine, your brain energy status goes up and your cognition goes up. So our first study we proposed is 100 people with and without exercise, with creatine, 10 grams per day, on health adaptations, fitness, body composition, and cognitive function in middle to older aged individuals. We then said, well, if we can do a follow-up study, the precursor to creatine actually increases brain creatine concentration to a greater degree. So we'd want to do a study that we would then look at the cognitive effects of its precursor called guanidinoacetic acid, or GAA, to see if that would have a better effect on cognition. And if that worked, we then want to do a study where we combine creatine and GAA with and without exercise on weight loss during a weight loss intervention on health and cognition. Well, if we're going down this avenue and you want to provide some multi-year funding, the next thing we want to do is add anti-inflammatories. Because as you get older in your brain, things that affect your memory and cognition are inflammation. So things like curcumin, oxidation in your brain, antioxidants like fish oil. And then we want to throw in a cognitive enhancer like acetylcholine or astaxanthin or paraxanthine to see if we can really improve cognition as you get older so you age healthy, active, fit, and you don't forget your keys. It all started because there was a vision of a donor who was willing to put resources to solve a problem. And their names are Susan and Anthony Wood, who started a foundation because they developed a company called Roku, and now this foundation is solving lots of health and societal issues, kind of like the Gates Foundation. And they were willing to come in and put funding down for multi-year to give us the opportunity to do these studies to try to improve health and wellness and quality of life as we age. Because when Aggies see a problem, they're willing to put resources into helping other Aggies make an impact on improving quality of life for all. Thank you.